But when I got out, Dr. Dre Chronic had just came out. Of course, everybody was smoking these things called blunts. I had a partner that was staying with me at the time, man. My homie named Boo, man, from College Park Projects. For the most part, me and Boo rolled out with them smoking and however. He popped the trunk. It's a half a key right there. I think it was like 1992 when I got out of the Youth Development Center, Augusta, Georgia. Big shots out to my homies out there in Augusta, Georgia, Richmond County, man. But when I got out, Dr. Dre Chronic had just came out. Yeah, Dr. Dre Chronic had just came out, man. And of course, everybody was smoking these things called blunts. You know what I'm saying? Swisher Sweets or Philly blunts, man. So that what was going on at the time. And before I even went in there, man, that wasn't even happening in my hood. But when I got out, that chronic era and this whole chronic thing, that whole chronic era had took over the United States. It's real talk, man. You know, everybody got the chronic leaf shirts, things of that nature right there, man. But during this time, man, I was chilling. When I got out, man, I was welcomed home by one of my partners, Antonio Bella, Yellow Boy. Big shots out to Yellow Boy. I was greeted by my partner Yellow Boy, man, welcome home type thing. Along with his partner at the time, which is my partner, you know, I ended up being friends with him. A partner named Cedric. His partner named Cedric. My partner named Cedric. Big shots out to my homie Cedric, man. But he had a Delta 88, man. He had a Delta 88 white with the burgundy rag top, man, and the burgundy inside. He had like 4/8s going across the back with the Kenwood amp, Kenwood, everything. You know how they wore, man. Wood grain steering wheel, man, tinted window, man. And he introduced me to Cedric once I had came home, man. I actually, the first day home, jumped in the car with him. They had this thing called blunts, man, and we started smoking. My first time smoking, man, I was out my mind, man. But that became like our smoke partner, man. Meaning like he stayed in the area of like Fairwood, Banneker High School. Big shots out to my partners out there, Banneker High School, all that right there, man. He stayed in that area, and he used to come over to the hilltop to see Yellow Boy, pick Yellow Boy up, and then it became myself. You know what I'm saying? I started hanging out with them every time he pulled up. You know, it's time to smoke, finna go get some weed, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? It was a dude in Fairwood we get a weed from called Kurt Chronic. Big shots out to Kurt Chronic. But I had a partner that was staying with me at the time, man. My homie named Boo, man, from College Park Projects, man. My big homie, because Boo like a year and a half older than me, man. But he was staying with me at the time, man, and we kicking it or whatever, man. And he started hanging out with Yellow Boy and Cedric as well as I did because he's staying at me. So all of, you know, when I leave, he jump in the car with her, he come too, like that right there. So us four used to be together like 80% of the time. And at different times he'll have Cedric might have one of his other partners with him, but for the most part, me and Boo rolled out with them smoking and however. I was staying in Windjammer, right out Stone Road by Greenbrier Mall in Atlanta at this time, man. And Cedric and Yellow Boy came to my house to pick me and Boo up. We finna get out, man, and go smoke. But when he got to the house, man, he was out the car, which was different. He just pull up. They'll blow the horn or whatever, and then we'll run out. But this time, he was out, and he was at the back of his trunk. We was walking out the door. So I'm like, man, what's going on? Everything good? I'm thinking, you know, he finna get a spare tire or something. Like that, he said, nah, man, I want you to check something out. So I'm like, all right, bet. He popped the trunk. When he popped the trunk, it's a half a key right there. I'm like, what the? He was like, listen, bro, this chick, man, said she found it in her house, man. You know, like her dad is stuck, man. I'm like, what, bro? He was like, yeah, man. She just grabbed like a whole bunch of them, man, and gave it to me. Man, I weighed it up, man. It's a little bit over. I'm like, but let me get some. Let me get some. And of course, you know, he gave me whatever I wanted, man. So we get in the car, man. We pull off. So me and Boo in the back seat, you know, and we snore. We listen to MC Breed, you know what I'm saying? Him and Tupac. I gotta get mine. You gotta get yours. It's just another clip into my AK. You know what I'm saying? We listen to stuff like that back in them days, man. We riding, snow, smoking, man. Like I said, we were never no big drinkers, so we went drinking. We were just really smokers. But now I'm snow, so we me and Boo back there. We just going out. We just going out. And we stopped at Shannon Lake over one of Cedric partner house, man, where we went in there, you know, continue to smoke, and his partner snorted because he was telling him, let his partner know that he had it too. Gave his partner a good little chunk of it, man. So we continued snorting, smoking it up. And then we did have a couple of shots while we was in Shannon Lake, man. Look, a couple of shots of Hennessy. Now, Paul, my son. And then we pulled out, man. We stopped at one more of his partner house, man, when we sat there and smoked and snorted. Me and Boo, we didn't never stop snow because, like, when he said we could get some, man, he just let me get it, man. I probably grabbed like 2 ounces and put it in the bag. So we were snorting out a bag that had 2 ounces of cocaine in it. But boy, when I tell you, when we leaving from Union City and we get on the expressway on right off Flat Shows and we get on 85 South, 85 North, heading to College Park, we ride. You gotta get mine, you gotta get yours. I gotta get mine, get yours. We ride, and all of a sudden, Boo said, Tree, stop the car. Stop the car, Tree, stop the car. I'm like, what going on, bro? What going on? I can't breathe. Then he get my hand and say, feel my heart, Tree. My heart ain't beat. Hey, I said, Boo, man, if your heart ain't beat, you'll be dead. He said, man, it just stopped. Man, I heard it when it stopped, man. And through all the commotion, man, my head on his heart, I can't feel it. I can't feel it either because he's moving, he's yelling, his heart, it don't stop, he can't breathe. And I'm like, oh, hold on, bro, let me see. And then I put around and say, I can't feel it either. Hey, but he went crazy. We had to pull the car over on the expressway right before we got to Old National. We had to pull the car over. I'm like, listen, bro, just breathe, bro. Your heart is beating. No, he said, Trees, you say you could feel it. It got to be no stop if you can't feel it. I say I couldn't feel it, man, because you was yelling, the music was playing, man, and you moving around, man. You are fine, bro. You are fine. Just breathe. Just breathe. Hey, that man thought he was on OD, bro. I'm dead serious, but we was snorting out 2 ounces, man. And this is the kicker, bro. I remember we get home. I said, man, just go ahead and lay on the sofa, man. Just lay down, bro, like that. And then he went ahead and slept it off. What up. But from that day on, he never snorted again. He never smoked weed again, man. That shit scared the shit out of him. It scared me. I can't feel it either. I started thinking he was dead. Hey, that's real talk, man. Hey, you gotta watch how much. I ain't gonna tell y'all not to consume anything, because everybody grown. But you gotta watch how much of anything that you consume, man. Real talk, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to another great episode of the new Underground Source TV with your host, TV and film producer Don Trees Knox, OG Black Boy, 3700, College Park, stand up.